It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. Galvis on the slide. In time. A couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Here's Chase Headley. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
2 balls and a strike to Chase Headley. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Clears this one over toward first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the throws on base. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Now at the plate, Jose Perella. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Emily. Yes, my game's at 77% downloaded.
In there
and it was at like 35 when I started. Dude, I'm re-downloading Titanfall 2. So fun. It's fun. Because I'm banned from Rainbow. I'm bored.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah, I'll just play like EDM.
In the air out to left. Gonzalez is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. To first, Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Margot is right there, 1 down. Into the box now, Evan Gattis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Popped him up. Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there, 2 gone.
Oh, dang it.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Back now on MLB Network from sunny San Diego. Without a doubt, some of the most beautiful coastlines in the country around here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in, Carlos Asuaje. He singled his last time out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Will Myers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's George Springer. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Renfroe ranging back. gone. So a 3-run blast is straight away left, and the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Drilled down the line. Played on the backhand. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on this. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
This is lifted out to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, James.
Striding in, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 6 and the Padres nothing. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
grounded to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Catcher number 16, Ryan.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
After it is Myers, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Pirela. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nope, and a fastball just a bit up. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. George Springer is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Springer.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, it's Headley. The throw. It's in time.
Up next for the Astros.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
This is line to left. Renfroe